Chuck,
Yay.
how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Hey, first of all, before we get this thing started, I really do appreciate you. All right, had a little feedback in another source I had turned up here. I appreciate you being here today, man.
Not a problem. Fine Sunday evening. No football yet, so we're good.
All right, there we go. Sorry for all the confusion. Like I said, I got two sources going here because the way they got this new third-party streaming going, you got to do this on one, do another one on the other one. It's a little bit of a headache, but so I got a couple sources going on. I apologize, but hey, you know what? Once again, I do appreciate you being here on your day off. Because we're super busy next week, so I wanted to go ahead and get everybody together on this kicker trip. But I tell you what, we got that in store for them. We got a lot of good information in store for the guys on this kicker trip. But before we do that, we'll be back here at 12 Volt Insights. Hey, like that. I made that earlier. Something quick and easy,
Right.
Yeah. Just want to jump right in. You got Adam and the other guys that just jump right in, So
right.
I got that a little bit of a hint from I don't know, Dean and Fernando over at 5 Star. He said, you got to make an intro. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So, but hey, once again, I do appreciate you being here on your day off. We are going to pick a winner today.
Yep.
Here for the Kicker 2024 trip out to Stillwater, Oklahoma. I tell you what, I've been there once. You've probably been there a handful of times, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to tell these guys what they'll probably see out there?
Yeah, so obviously you'll be able to see their new location that they opened up probably about 8 years ago.
Right. There you go.
So it's going to be basically you'll have your tour of the facility. They have their kicker museum in there. We'll have a whole day working with the dealers, showing everything about kicker, have some great dinners, some lunches, and then there'll be a surprise on the last day. We will be doing a day of fun. We've done a couple different things. We've done axe throwing. We've done ATVing. We've done Top Golf. We've gone to football games. They're still keeping it secret. I might find out when they're out here next week for the Jeep show.
Okay.
But as of right now, they're keeping it secret. So I don't know what it is yet, but there will be a day of fun the last day. But it's just a really cool experience. Steve Irby, the owner, will be there. He'll be in all the meetings and everything. He loves to talk to dealers. Obviously, you guys experienced it with him recently. So,
there's Steve right there.
Yep. He loves talking to dealers and getting feedback and all of that. So it's a really cool trip. And I'll be on it, obviously. So whoever.
Thanks for the warning.
Will be with me. So I'll be your chaperone. So
there you go. Okay. Got you.
I'll keep an eye on everybody.
Yeah, because we'll have a dealer from DAS going out, and I'm sure you have other dealers out there, and we even have one of our guys going out as well. We had kind of an internal contest. We'll have one of our guys going out there also, so should be fun times. I remember going out to this, like I said, probably 6 years ago. I think is when I went. And granted, you get to walk through the R&D department. You get to walk through, which, by the way, you can't take your phone out at all. No pictures, no nothing.
Right.
I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know you already know this, but can't take your phone out. They could go through the museum. Take in this also they show this room where they test all the sound quality, and it's like dead silent in that room. But the thing that really stood out to me is that Kicker has a destruction room.
Yes.
You remember this?
Yes.
Okay. This thing has a vault door on it. It's like this big thing, and it's real heavy to pull out. And man, when they open it up, it stinks to high heaven.
Yep.
And they'll see this, but it's called I never forget this. This is one of my things I never forget. One, because the smell was so pungent,
Right.
and they literally go in there and they destroy their product because they want to see what it takes to destroy it. Okay. Yep. And then they take that and they make it even better and better, So that's kind of neat how they do that. And when I was in there, and I don't know if they still do this or not, they weren't just using sounds and like tones. They were using real music that your end user is going to use anyway to try to blow up stuff, you know?
Yep.
And man, like I said, it smelled to high heaven. You could just smell electronic burn and speaker burn. And I'm sure there's been some woofers catch on fire in there too, but that's one room I'll never forget, the destruction room.
Yep.
So, yep. What's your favorite part about this trip?
I mean, I think a lot of it is just really, especially for the dealers when they come in and they could talk to all the kicker management and Steve and his speeches are really great because again he was one that pioneered a lot of the car audio stuff back in the 70s and the technology that's in a lot of speakers today. He invented a lot of that stuff. So to hear his story of how he started and how he grew, and it's a really great story, and to see take the tour and see where the old stores were and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I think the history of car audio is the most coolest thing to hear, especially if someone that's been in car audio for a long time. I mean, obviously the Day of Fun is always cool, but touring the facility, like I said, hearing the stories and seeing some of the old product, the museum, you'll see the original kicker sub box that he created that started everything.
Yes.
Yep. So I think to me that's the coolest part is like I said, hearing a lot of the history and how it started, and we're all in small businesses and trying to grow them. So for him to start in just his little garage with one woofer that he made, just thinking it was going to be for a friend, and it starts to where he is today.
Yeah.
It's
now he's making them for lots of friends.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. So, it was truly an awesome experience. The time I went out there. So real quick, just so everybody knows the actual event, and I know I've got it here on my banner. I was going to roll this across the bottom there. So the trip is September 9th through the 12th of this year. Okay. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, wait a minute, how did I get entered? Okay. And pretty easy, actually. Just do what you do on a normal basis. Buy a kicker, and for every $2,000 they bought, they got an entry into this event. We've got, let me see if I can read some of these. And by the way, as you know, we're doing this out of kind of the name of wheels, because wheel of names, excuse me, so that everybody can see who's on it. But we've got Caton Radio, Trail 7, SE Auto Customs, Tronics 2, Absolute Electronics, Rolling Thunder. Who else we got on here? Exotic. There's Absolute again, Caton, Rolling Thunder. So you'll see on here, but they're all spread out. Okay, so they're evenly spread out, so everybody gets a little fair chance at possibly winning this thing. But there's only one winner, and it only takes one to win. So, yep. So we'll get to that here in a second. Let me go ahead and let people see what this wheel looks like. We'll bring this on in. There we go. So this is the wheel we'll be spinning with the names going around. So you guys can see this later. I know we'll post this over on our page once it's done as well. So I'm kind of anxious about to see who's going to be out there with you. I
know. Yep.
Oh, should be good. So one of these guys that are turning around here will be able to. They'll have a chance to go out to kicker, and we'll contact them tomorrow. We'll have our inside guy, here at JAS, get in touch with them and and let them know, hey, look, you won. Let's go. So
and just some background. So what would happen is the dealers will fly out on September 9th. We'll have a dinner. There's only 2 flights into Stillwater, so one in the morning and one in the evening. So they'll have you fly into Stillwater. We'll have dinner on Monday night. Tuesday, be tour. Wednesday will be tour, lunch, dinner, and then they'll fly home on Thursday. So
Okay.
So in on Monday, out on Thursday. You'll fly into Stillwater.
Yeah.
Small airport, so
it is.
yeah,
It is.
I like
So
going
I know.
fly.
Yeah, when I flew in, I actually flew into more of an international. And Matt, the I guess the regional out there, he ended up picking us up. Matt Matherson, he picked us up. He picked us up in a Caravan GT. At least it was a GT. So he picked us up, and we were international airport. But then he goes, "Hey, I got to stop by Stillwater and pick up somebody." He pulled up. I thought he was pulling up somebody's house.
Yeah,
it was so small. I'm like, this is an airport? He goes, oh, yeah. Matter of fact, they're probably landing right now. And you see this little biplane come in, It's like, oh,
yeah, it's not even a commercial plane. It's
no,
it's a regional plane. So
yeah, like what do they call them? Puddle jumpers,
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We used to have. You probably flew into Oklahoma City.
Probably
when we have so many people coming in, it was so tough to get everybody. So we just have everybody come into Stillwater now.
Okay.
It's just easier than trying to have everybody because it's about an hour and a half to either Tulsa or Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it was a hot minute. Yeah. So I will say this: one of our inside guys, Cody Peck, he actually has his flight license. He can actually he's a pilot. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll get him to fly Nick out there, save us some money.
There you go.
So all right, I think you ready to do this so you can get back to your Sunday.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So.
I got you. All right, cool. I know you want to go see your Ravens play. I'm not sure.
Well, like I said,
or not.
no football yet. So you're lucky.
Yeah.
If it was football season, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, they've had a couple preseason games. So,
right.
Yep. All right, here we go. We're going to find out who the lucky winner is to this year's 2024 kicker trip to Stillwater. And here we go.
I think it's been.
It does. And the winner is Trail 7. There we go. He is our winner. He did have a lot of entries, so you got to give him that much. So, yeah. So, congratulations.
It was
Trail
close.
7. It was. You can see a lot of names on here too. There's a lot of people had their name on there a good number of times, but they definitely support the line. Everybody else supports the line too. Don't get me wrong. And everybody does very well with kicker. We love our kicker. That's what I was telling you about the destruction room. Very few times do we even, and I mean, just to be honest, very few times do we ever see it come back. It's so funny because even when I was on the road and we had a kicker RA or kicker issue, I would literally have to stop and go, hold on, how do we handle this? Because it didn't happen that often. I was like, hold on. How do I handle a kicker return?
Right.
I had to try to remind myself how to do it. Every few and far between, I get it. But that's that's the reason why they have the destruction room.
Right.
So, well, congratulations, Trail 7. Man, we'll have to reach out to those guys and get them on board and get them out there. So. I tell you what, so before I let you head back to your Sunday and spend time with your family, anything else you'd like to tell us about the kicker trip or kicker in general?
No, but if you're going to be around this week, obviously Kicker is going to be hosting the Jeep show in Ocean City this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have the Kicker XRV out there with all the Kicker demo cars. So we'll be out there show starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
So again, if you're in the area, we'll be there. Kicker management will be out there. Matt will be out there. So
okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Look forward to other promotions and stuff. We're going to work with DAS with Kicker. So lot more to come. Absolutely.
Hey, once again, Chuck, appreciate everything you're doing for us, all the support you're giving DAS. And once again, I can't thank you enough for doing this on a Sunday, man.
No problem.
Only reason because I told you I fly out tomorrow morning. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, why does that 19th date sound familiar?
Yeah.
So I know people are probably looking like they weren't supposed to do this till the 19th. I get it. So, but we did it today. We got our winner, Trail 7. Congratulations, guys. They'll see you. Chuck will see you guys out in Stillwater. And hey, Chuck, stick around, and will everybody else have a good night. Take care, folks.
Thanks.